Advice for anyone starting YouTube. I want you to post like you already have the audience. So a lot of people, they post their YouTube videos, and yes, it is true in the sense of, hey, your audience is not big, you have 0 subscribers, you don't get views, no one watches you. And I can relate to that pain and the experience overall. But some people, they let that core belief, that factual belief really, affect their speaking skills, and they will use that as an excuse to not really have the desire or need to elevate the way they speak and just how they communicate with their audience. And this is something I used to do in the past. That I used to go like, yeah, no one's gonna watch anyway, let me just make a video. Shit, I'm not improved. Guys, you really never know. Life has a way of saying hi. It has a way of just giving you a surprise attack, in the sense of, hey, you may post this video, or maybe one of your videos, and you're so convinced that no one would see it, and then they end up seeing it, and then it's like, oh snap, you feel a bit of sweat in your palms because you knew that video, yeah, you didn't really try your best, man. You were just bumming around and whatnot. It's like me waking up, I look ugly and shit. You're not really prioritizing your face and whatnot, and then, oh, lo and behold, there's like 50 people looking at you somehow. Maybe unrealistic, perhaps. I guess there are some cases where that actually does happen. But, I believe it was just a good analogy for this context. So, I'm going to speak like you already have the subs, man. And why? Because I do. I don't get watched for shit. I'm being honest with you guys. I'm keeping it 100. It is of the 20... No. What's the date? The 18th of September 2025. I have 208 subscribers. Shout out to the person who subbed yesterday. And I have 765 videos of this recording. I don't get watched for shit, guys. Like, honestly, I always scroll my channel. It always says no views, no views, no likes, no likes. I'm like, fuck, man. And I get the thoughts in my head. I get the pain. I get the stress of that comes with it. And that's the temptation to just not even try anymore. You have those thoughts in your head. Why do I even try anymore, man? And I hear it, man. Sometimes I want to give up too. But if you want something bad enough, you keep going. Things get hard. I always like to remind myself where I started, where I began the path, where I began the journey. And I said to my friends about 2-3 weeks ago, I told them the best types of careers are the career paths which don't necessarily feel like work. So you treat it like it's just any other hobby that you have, right? Any other hobby that you have. So let's say if you're into running, monetize the running. And this can be with any career. Let's see, actors, footballers, singers, as doctors, a whole spectrum of things. I'm sure they wanted it at some point when they were a kid. They pursued it later on, and then it became to their benefit. They kept doing it, they never gave up. And eventually, they became so good, so competent in talent, the world started to recognize them. They put them on, they're on the podium now. They're playing with everyone to see. And eventually, hey, lo and behold, the money came in. It's that simple, bro. When you don't have something yet, it can be very easy to, overcomplicate things. You think it's way more difficult than it really is. And I know it's quite weird coming from me because I didn't really monetize my career yet, but what makes it beautiful is me knowing already. Sometimes you just have things in life that you just know that, the correct mindset, the correct approach that I have prior to doing so. Now, I remember when I was a kid, I always wanted to be a YouTuber. I still do. Just the type of content changed as I got older because I had 2 channels in the past. Those were gaming videos. I'm 19 now. I'm turning 20 in 6 months. I can't really... But at least for me, I don't enjoy it anymore. I don't personally enjoy playing video games anymore. So the type of content I make differs now. I make more realistic content. Just thoughts that come up in mind. Literally anything that happens in my life, I document that. But yeah, I want you guys to speak like you already have the audience. Guys, I don't have shit watching me, man. I don't get watched for shit. I still talk like I have 1,000 people watching me because that's how you do it, man. I don't know if I said this already. I may have said it in my last video, but if anything you want in your life, it's not simply you getting that makes you respected. It's the skills and the competence that you built up, the respect that's given along the way that gets you to said destination. This is why, people who are in power, I guess you could say like totalitarian governments and whatnot, they aren't really respected, despite the power, the influence that they do have. That influence, being from manipulation and whatnot. It wasn't from the right of the public. This is why countries like to protest later on. At least some countries, I don't believe some countries in Asia. I don't think they can do that. Some governments are so evil, they'll behead you for even speaking up. But even then, regardless of the authority that they have, which would make public people not want to speak up, I would say it still remains pretty obvious that they're not respected. It was forced upon you, used as manipulation power to force it on you. But in their heart, you can't change it in their heart. You can torture their mind and whatever. But in their heart, if they know in their heart they don't want you, so it's all pointless. This is why it's good to earn respect along the way. Earn respect along the way. Build the skills, build the trust, build the merit. So people respect you, man. And it's genuine respect, and that's 10 times more fulfilling. Now that you're actually making an impact on someone. I like to believe I'm doing the same in my videos. All the subscribers I've built on my channel, the 208 subscribers, that was me being truthful 24/7% of the time. I have nothing to hide. You don't have to. Stop being fake. Everyone likes to be fake nowadays. What is there to hide? There's nothing new under the sun. I like to always say that to myself. So what's the reason to lie to yourself? I don't see the need. So I'm just a very honest guy, man. I just speak my thoughts. And yeah, anyone who comes along, hey, they're true to me. They're like you. I always like to believe, the certain type of the subscriber is the people you attract. You're gonna attract the same things, so the things that you say. So if I was to act like an idiot or a douchebag, what's it gonna attract? It's gonna attract the same type of people. So don't act like it. Don't. Just be you. If you have a personality to which people, deem as goofball, hey, be the goofball then. If that's your actual personality, just be you. Don't be fake, man. Don't see these people on the internet and feel the need to, I have to be like someone else. Because if you try and be like someone else, you will always be second place. You will always be second place, man. You will always feel like shit. I used to do it myself, bro. I used to do it myself. I feel like shit. Don't do that to yourself. But you know what's beautiful? On the contrary, there can never be a second place of you. Because you're 100% being yourself. You don't need to put on this act. It's just you being you. And even if someone will try to impersonate you, it's like in a video game sense, they're using their super attack, which takes time to recover. But you being you is just you using your base attack. You can spam that jab all day and not exert any energy because it's you. Speak like you already have it. Believe in yourself. Have trust. And that goes with even, outside, like real life and whatnot when you're walking out. Don't go like, hey, no one knows me, so I'm going to speak like a bitch. I have no friends, I'm not going to speak. But no, believe in yourself, man. Know who you are. Know your self-worth. And then you'll come into the camera of Confidence Academy. To be able to be outside in the park, I think it's at 6 a.m. in the morning and whatnot. For a couple, 10, 20 people walking past and me not giving a fuck. Because I'm being myself, I'm doing what I need to do. There were a few moments in this video where my brain was too fixated on the people walking past, and that's why I was stuttering then. That's a skill issue, gotta be worked on. But either way, hey, I'm out here, man. People walking, running past. You lot are too scared of what people think of me, bro. The people just walk past, I don't give a fuck. Just a guy recording. Alright, everyone records. You guys worry too much, man. You gotta fix up. Change your mindset, change your life.